No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your television, tell just getting away. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Now I'm on the air with locals only.
Woo! Get you some of that! What was that?
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point. Locals only with Luie is on the air. Fresh off the 150th episode celebration at Bourbon Barrel Tavern last night. But we're not going to talk about that tonight, because tonight is going to be a special Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky episode. This is episode 149. 150 will be next week, and next week I will talk about the 150 celebration we had last night. But we're going to kick this off right now. Heartland Songwriters have released a brand new CD, Volume 13. We're going to start it right now. We're going to play some Mark DeWitt, Goodbye Girl, and then we're going to do some Jacob McDaniels, Talking Today Blues. I've got all kinds of songwriters getting ready to be in the studio with me. Don't go anywhere. 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock.
Give to me, I give to you my heart. You grabbed it and you ran away. You had me fooled from the start. So goodbye, girl. You know I must have been blind not to see through the smoke and the mirrors and what you had on your mind. That is why I feel when I do. All these things, Lord, the things aren't so good. It can make you feel like a liar, or maybe misunderstood. Give to me, give me back all my pride. Make me whole once again. Come and stay by my side. And then I can leave. And all these blues. If I have a chance of loving you, oh baby,
This is a song I call Talking Today Blues. Mostly 'cause the words was written today. And it's a talking blues. So when you put it together, that gets you Talking Today Blues. Sounds like this. World won't love you if you ain't cute, and I wouldn't trust nobody that didn't wear a suit. No, sir. You don't care about me. Fine with that, yes I am. But just don't jump from behind a tree and try to steal my hat. Don't do it now. Well, I was thinking the other night, and I was wondering, see, every time I drive on the freeway, I see roads named after all kinds of various important persons that I don't remember. And I was thinking, well, maybe if I someday, maybe I'll become one of those important persons, and maybe I'll have an expressway named after me. The Jacob McDaniel Expressway. Got a nice ring to it. Anyway, so long. I'll see you on the other side of the road.
Central Kentucky's local music station. 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. I told you it's a big night tonight. We are having the Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky are here in full to talk about their Songwriters compilation CD Volume 13 that was recently released. There's going to be an official release party. It's this Saturday. Where is it? It's at the 11th. Where's it at? The official release party?
It's Letter Song.
The Letter Song. Yes.
In
Okay.
Louisville.
We're going to have multiple acts in here tonight, but for this first segment, we've got That's What She Said, who's been in here before. And we've got Jeffrey Alsip of Culpeper Express, who's been in here before as well, and very recently.
Always a pleasure, man.
I
Always
appreciate
a
it. You don't have to say that, though. That's all right. I appreciate it. You can say as many times as you want, but you don't have to. All right, so let's talk. How did you all get involved in this? Because I know that he's been involved with him for a little bit. How did you all get on this CD?
Well, we tried out for the Hardin local here in town, and we joined the club that day. Joni was sitting there during the audition, and
was there a big initiation to join the club?
Wasn't.
Was there?
No. And we didn't even really know what we were getting into. We were just like, we'll meet some people that write some music, and maybe we will get inspired.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because at that time we had really just one or two originals, and we were doing a lot of covers, and it probably did influence us to try to write some more music on our own.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's been fun. Like I've enjoyed everybody that I've met through the Heartland Songwriters. They're all awesome. So it's been a lot of fun, and it definitely did make us write some more original music rather than just sticking with covers, because that's what I started out with.
Yeah, no, I got you. You've been involved for a while now,
I've been involved for a while. I actually joined the club to meet other local musicians.
Yeah,
it worked out real well. The songwriting kind of came later.
Okay, I got you. So when you first joined in, you wasn't even writing songs. Is that what you're
I
telling
wasn't even writing songs.
That's cool. So how did what songs or do we have here? What song do you all have on here?
We have our song Just Listen.
Just Listen. Okay, what made you decide to use that as the song that you put on here?
That was actually, Michael wrote the song, and it was actually the first one that was our first original song.
Okay, so
well, we might have had more options, but recording that song was way harder than I ever imagined.
Talking about that.
Yes, because
that was our first experience.
Did Pete record it?
Yes, Pete DePietri recorded it for us, and I struggled mightily to put the guitar track down. It took her a third of the time to do what she needed to do on there. And it took me 3 sessions to get the guitar track all the way down.
With the click and all that.
I mean, I had no idea what I was getting into. I hadn't practiced anything. I just walked in there and I was just going to play the song. And I mean, it took me.
Well, Pete's pretty pro too, so he probably was like, "Listen, let me show you here."
Yeah, I mean, no, Pete helped me a lot. I mean, I
learned. Really patient.
I learned a lot from that, and we haven't got a chance to do any more recording since then. But yes, I definitely want to.
So this is actually the first release of that recording, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. So when you was recording it, was it in the back of your mind you were doing it for this?
Yes. No. Well, like I said, we had a couple in mind that we wanted to do, but this was the first one we got done. And
but you was recording it for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As opposed, Mr. Allsip over here cheated. We talked about it before. Him and his band cheated.
We pulled a fast one.
Because Culpeper Express is more than one person.
That's correct. So
and
I wrote
look,
a song and Rick wrote a song. So Culpeper has 2 songs on the CD.
Man, cheaters. That's crazy.
It's just easier for
Did
the band
anybody
to
pick that
record
up before
those
it was brought up later?
No.
Did you really slid that in there? Nobody even noticed.
We talked about it beforehand.
That was brilliant. Brilliant, Jeff. That was brilliant.
It's too late.
It's too late now. Everybody signed on. So what's it like to be a part of the first, or finally be a part of one of these?
It's pretty exciting.
It's pretty cool to be on the CD. I mean, I didn't think that something I was ever going to do, and then during recording, I didn't know if it was something I was ever going to get done with.
I hear you.
I think a lot of us in the back of our mind, what we're hoping is that somebody will hear these songs.
Yeah.
That one of the real recording professionals will hear that and want to record it.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I hear you. That's what a songwriter is.
That's right.
So as far as this Saturday, who else performing? Are you all performing?
Yes. Everybody.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Everybody that's on there.
Yes, that'll be awesome. Joan even said something about trying to everybody kind of collaborate, or if anybody was comfortable playing anybody else's songs and kind of having to make it like a house band kind of deal, which sounds awesome. And Letter Song's a great place to listen. I mean, you get to hear up there. It's nice and quiet, and it's a different atmosphere.
That's what I hear. I haven't been up there, but that's what I hear. It's a little bit different than the Bourbon Barrel.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to go into 2 songs right now. We're going to go into That's What She Said with Just Listen, and we're going to go into Jeff Allsip with If It Ain't Country. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. I'm running out of time on this segment, but thank you all for sitting in with me.
Glad to be here.
And we got some more coming in, so don't go anywhere.
Been quiet for so long, didn't know that it would make so much space. I should have shared my words, and you might already know me. No, you just think you do, and I'm sure it's all my fault. Open your eyes so you can see. So filled with doubt, just need you to believe. Listen to me just this once, oh please. Hope it's not too late, would you hear me now? What's it gonna take for you to hear me now? And how guess it's never too late to hear me now. How are your eyes open, but your mind stays closed? There's always another way. Don't stay on the same road. You've walked past 1,000 mirrors and you've never seen yourself. And I know you don't believe me, but please look in and of itself. Hope it's not too late, would you hear me now? What's gonna take for you to hear me now? And how long will I wait for you to hear me now? I guess it's never too late to hear me now. One of the biggest insults to somebody whose time's been cut short is for you to waste yours. One of the biggest insults to somebody whose time's been cut short is for you to waste yours. Hope it's not too late, would you hear me now? What's gonna take for you to hear me now? And how long will I wait for you to hear me now? I guess it's never too late to hear me now. Oh, just this once, please hear me now. And if I scream it out loud, will you hear me now? Will it really be worth it if you hear me now? Don't let it be too late when you hear me now.
Let me introduce myself. Raised in Illinois, brought up near the cornfields. I'm a country boy. I don't mean to start up no big controversy, but if you ain't heard it before, you're gonna hear it from me. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? This kind of music's been around somewhat longer than me. It's even been written on a page of history. I'll make it easy on you, just count to 3. Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee. If it ain't country, what is rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll?
on, take a ride. Chuck Berry's gonna drive, chasing down Maybelline. Jerry Lee, they call him the killer, had a bride just 13. And Elvis always did call Memphis home. You know they say he's dead, I can't believe he's gone. If it ain't country, what is rock and roll? When was it born and where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? If it ain't country, it just ain't rock and roll.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was some Jeffrey Allsip and his song "If It Ain't Country," and before that we did some "That's What She Said" and their song "Just Listen." Two more songs from the Heartland Songwriters Association CD. I got more guests coming in here in just a bit. We're gonna play as many songs tonight as we can off that CD, but I've got a little bit of something to tell you right now. Locals Only is brought to you by Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Let Jeremy fix all your automotive needs at 232 East Western Avenue. Burba's Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. Locals Only, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well. For the Splatter Tribe, Wednesday night, Locals Only, original music showcase. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We're going to take a short break. Before the break, I want to give a special shout out to Modern Age Tattoo Company. I want to give a special shout out to Hero Sports Cards and Collectibles. And I want to give a special shout out to Academy Sports and Outdoors for supplying us with some swag to give out last night at the 150 celebration. Nonetheless, as I said, I will talk more about that next week. We're going to take a short break. After the break, more Songwriters.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night locals only showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Welcome back. I've got some more songwriters in the room with me. We just had 3 exit the room. We had 3 enter the room. And we've got this Heartland Songwriters CD has got, let me see how many songs. I don't know. How many songs are on this thing, Jim?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
There's several.
There's always something like 14 or 15, right?
Yeah, we got Jim, we got Chuck, and we got Gary in here right now.
Yeah.
And go around, introduce yourself so they can tell by your voice who would be speaking, please.
Oh, I'm Jim Corbett. I'm the vice president, like it matters,
yes,
of the Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky.
Yes.
And,
Chuck Carmen, I'm a relatively new member.
Gary Coomer, I'm just a drummer.
That's how he introduces himself, even at the bank, I think.
That's funny. All right, so man, you're vice president. What kind of undertaking is it to get this done?
It's it's actually we just sort of wait on everybody to turn in the tracks. That's the only
Y'all put a
hurdle.
deadline, probably, or something?
And we start talking about it. For instance, if we start in January, hey, maybe it's time to make another CD. It's like we just keep moving the deadline back after that. It was originally July, then it was October. But everybody just sort of disappears, and they come back with their tracks when they're ready.
That's cool. Everybody gets there. Yeah,
and
that's cool.
We had the front row seat I had was I got to record Chuck, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Chuck, this is his debut on
awesome.
the
So how did you get
CD.
involved with the Songwriters? I know, Jim, you've been involved for...
Since about 2015.
That's 15.
I was asked to join when I was doing the Bourbon Barrel Tavern open mic on Monday nights.
Gotcha.
And I'm from Jersey, and I've been going back there and visiting some of the bands I played with and whatnot, and I really want to get into the scene around here.
Yeah.
And ironically, the song is kind of on the humorous, and that's what got me into stand-up comedy. I was doing that at some contests and open mics in Jersey, and the comic said you should come with us, and I wound up winning a bunch of competitions and all doing that, so I'm kind of trying to attack from two sides. When I first did stand-up, I used the guitar as a crutch to open and close with a song, and then once I got the phasing it out, I could separate them.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. How about you, Gary? How long you been involved with the Songwriters? I mean, you're a drummer. I didn't think drummers were songwriters. That's just bad drummer joke.
Freestyle live. I forget to write the lyrics down, so that's why I'm a drummer.
He knows everybody. He's good friends with Mark, and then we started talking with each other and hanging out. He's got a studio, though.
Okay, is that where some of the recording's done? Is it done at your place?
Mushroom Studios. That's Gary's thing. I'm Mushroom. I'm assuming that's a reference to Super Mario Brothers or something.
I'm sure,
right? Knowing him. But we did Ashley Cruz's track, my track, and of course Chuck's track, and it was fun to we just trade instruments sometimes.
So take us into Mushroom Studios. What do we expect if somebody visits Mushroom Studios?
A lot of fun.
Turn that mic around a little bit so I can hear you.
A lot of fun guys.
A lot of fun guys. Do you do most of the recording and everything?
Now Jim comes over with his TAC and Tascam, right?
Tascam.
Yeah, I got you. So you played on multiple songs.
Yeah.
Who's
They're
on
desperate.
Whose all songs did you play on?
Ashley's, Jim's, and I don't know if I played on Chuck's or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did play. Okay, it was them three. Yeah, okay.
We got to remind him sometimes he was drumming for that, but he was there.
I didn't. Yeah,
he's a beat writer.
I got you.
It was the 70s, like to kill me.
So Jim, how did you decide what song you were going to put on here?
You know what?
You can move the mic around a little bit.
It was just a great experience. We recorded. I recorded tons of stuff with Gary. He's really cool about opening his studio for that. And this one it felt like it. You know, when I was doing it, I planned on another one. It's called Black and Blue. I originally, I was involved in another band.
I remember.
We broke up shortly after being on your show.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Coincidence, I'm sure.
It happens more often than not.
But I planned on I started writing this song a few years ago, and then I said, like, why don't we record this? And it had one of those things where it just really felt like this is the one we should do.
Gotcha. And what about Be Good? What made you put this one on there?
That's Chuck's only...
one of my only housebroken family friends.
Yeah, everything else, they were like, he's not going to do that one, is he?
I got you.
Chuck's got some memorable songs.
And I actually met Jim before I ever went to the BBT at Hoodoo's Pizza open mic.
Yeah.
And actually, he played bass on my track, and I played bass and guitar, so kind of, like you said, we're moving stuff around.
Yeah, that's cool.
But that's like the only housebroken one I got so far.
Chuck's a more skilled musician than I am, I think. He's better.
That's cool,
so it's
man.
Fun to have him play on it.
And let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 songs.
It is a lot, right?
Now this Saturday up at Letter Song everybody's playing, right?
Well, we're gonna see how many folks we can get. And thanks for mentioning Letter Song, because there's a lot of Louisville artists who are joining us on this CD. I think that's a new thing compared to past CDs.
I got you.
So we got a lot of folks up there in that area.
Well, you hit Letter Song every week, right? Almost.
Once
it
a
seems
month.
Like. Once a month.
There's
Okay,
a meeting
right.
up there.
Yeah,
I've never been, but I definitely want to start.
Yeah, and it's really nice. Everybody is really cool, listens to you play and stuff like that. It can be a different experience if you're used to playing some of the rowdier clubs.
And that's what I hear. People can actually hear you.
Yeah,
that's what's cool. So that's cool. What time is that going to start?
Do
you know yet?
I'm guessing around 7:30. Okay. That's what time stuff usually starts.
You definitely find out more about that on
Saturday,
social network.
I think on May 11th.
I'll tell you what. Appreciate you guys coming in.
Can I really quickly? I just want to give a shout out to Joni Benet.
Oh yes,
she couldn't make it. She's the president, and she carries so much.
Yes, she's awesome. She helps me.
Stuff.
all the time with everything.
Yeah, she couldn't make it to the show, but I told her I'd make sure to get her name in because she does all
most definitely.
She does a lot, and I appreciate her.
Yeah, she helps me every Wednesday night too. Let me tell you, we're gonna do 2 in a row right now. We're gonna do Jim Corbett, Black and Blue, and we're gonna do Chuck Carmen, Be Good. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Don't go anywhere. We got some more songwriters still yet.
You're the wrong kind of love. I think I've had too much. You never raised me up. Mistake my need for trust. Friends ask why should I stand for this? They've never had a hurting kiss. Why do you do what you do? Leave me black and blue. I know I won't get tired of you. You leave me black and blue. No, you're the wrong kind of love. I'm always beaten to the punch, and I still can't get enough. 'Cause I've never had a better love. You're a beauty as far as I can see. I've never wanted more for me. I know I can do what you do. Leaves me black and blue. No matter how much I beg you, always leave me black and blue. Whoa. Baby, why can't you grow up if we're playing songs up? I know you hurt like all of us. Is that why you have to sucker punch all these broken hearts and bones? All the reason you'll die alone. That's why you do what you do. Leave me black and blue. Walking away with my heart bruised from a love too black and blue. Walking away. Walking away. I know how you do. Leave me black and blue. Whoa.
One day my daddy said to me, now son, you're too big for my knee. One day soon you're gonna be a man. Well, I've been through it all, and as I watch you growing tall, I'd like to help you any way I can. He said you never were too shy, and if a girl should catch your eye, you know the best things in this life don't come for free. Remember to be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, name it after me. voice I've been heard. My daddy taught me everything I know. And it's from those things I learned that I kept from being burned. Gonna cook it, pay the life I chose to go. He said as you go through your life before you take yourself away, have to tell you confidentially. Remember to be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, name it after me. I took his sound advice, and if the girl is looking nice, you best believe I'm gonna watch myself. And if she tries to use her charms to make me take her in my arms, gonna try to keep my sex drive on the shelf. And if I should lose control, and if she gets into my soul, the words you told me just won't let me be. Remember to be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, name it after me.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Let's keep this Heartland Songwriters train a-rolling, and I'm going to play 3 in a row right now. We're going to play some Miss Joni Bonet. As Jim Corbett said, she's the president of the Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky, and man, she's an awesome woman. She helps me out on the Wednesday night shows as well. Let's do her song, Heartbreak, Don't Come A-Knockin'. And then we're going to do some Dave Hunt with Times A Wastin'. And then we're going to do, what are we going to do after that? We're going to do some Ashley Cruz with Marathon. So 3 in a row right now. Joni Bonet, Heartbreak, Don't Come A-Knockin'. Then we're going to do some Dave Hunt, Times A Wastin'. And then we're going to do some Ashley Cruz, Marathon. Don't go anywhere. Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky night.
Young and reckless, I didn't have a clue. Ambition was a thing I never knew. And when I thought that I'd become a rich man's bride, heartbreak would come along and make me blue. Now I've repaired my life at least 3 times or more, picked my shattered dreams up off the floor. And when I really tried to move on with stronger strides, heartbreak would come a-knocking at my door. Heartbreak don't come a-knocking at this old worn-out door. I swore I wouldn't answer to trouble anymore. My eyes have seen the glory of a brighter side for sure. Heartbreak don't come a-knocking at my door. Now I view my life much different than before. Wake up each day and whistle through each chore. I follow all my dreams and forget the crazy schemes, so heartbreak won't come a-knocking anymore. Heartbreak don't come a-knocking at this old worn out door. I swore I wouldn't answer to trouble anymore. My eyes have seen the glory of a brighter side for sure. Heartbreak don't come a-knocking at my door. Heartbreak don't come a-knocking at my door.
She was sitting on the porch, the sun in her eyes, with her hair cut so close I didn't recognize. This lady who just winks and goes to strong. She let me know that no one's got that long. Time's a wasting, get to chasing those dreams that still haunt you. There's only so much sand in this hourglass we go through. As you get older and you will, time refuses to stand still. Will you learn to spread your wings or just lay down? 'Cause time's a wasting. Share a pack of beer with an old friend every once in a while. And if you let slip I love you, you'll make your mama smile. Don't forget to pray, play every day. Thank God that you're still here. Grab that old guitar, jump in that car. Boy, get yourself in gear. Time's a wasting, get to chasing those dreams that still hold you. There's only so much sand in this hourglass we go through. As you get older and you will, time refuses to stand still. Will you learn to spread your wings or just lay down? Time's wasting. Time's wasting. 3 years later I get a call from a voice that sounded strong. And she told me how they say it's all gone. And she keeps moving on. 'Cause time's a wasting, get to chasing those dreams that still haunt you. There's only so much sand in this hourglass we go through. As you get older and you will, time refuses to stand still. Will you learn to spread your wings or just lay down? 'Cause time's a wasting. Time's a wasting.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was 3 in a row right there from the Heartland Songwriters Association CD. We did some Miss Joni Bonet with Heartbreak, Don't Come a Knockin'. Then we did some Dave Hunt with Time's a Wastin'. And then we did some Ashley Cruz with Marathon. Listen, people, locals only, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. And catch live local music every Wednesday night as well at BBT for the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night locals only original music showcase. Locals only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Locals Only is brought to you by Burbus Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Let Jeremy fix all your automotive needs at 232 East Western Avenue. Burbus Auto Repair and Unlock, a locally owned and operated name you can trust. By the way, I do want to say it again. Special shout out to Modern Age Tattoo Company. Special shout out to Hero Sports Cards and Collectibles. Special shout out to Academy Sports and Outdoors for supplying some swag at last night's 150th episode celebration. Speaking of that, my 150th episode will take place next week. And I'll talk about the show we just did last night next week, because we're going to stick with Heartland Songwriters tonight. We're going to take a short break. I got some more coming in the studio, and I got a lot more music to play. Don't go anywhere.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night locals only showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. I'm back. I got some more songwriters. Man, they're just everywhere today. I'm telling you, I pulled into the studio and it was like rats going everywhere, man. There was songwriters
That's usually
everywhere. we still got Jim in the studio, Mr. Jim Corbett, and we got Reggie P in here. And you'll probably have to move that mic around a little bit so you can talk into it a little bit there. Reggie P, who is he's actually played one of the Wednesday night showcases. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yep. Joni Bonet had scheduled you on it. So it's cool to have you in here. I had never had you in here. And I've had Jim in here, and that's what she said. And then I've had Jeff, and I hadn't had Chuck.
Yeah.
Gary's been in here. I think Gary was with Black and Blue with you, wasn't he? Was he?
Gary's in Culpeper Express. Oh, wait, no, Gary
Coomer.
Gary, yeah, he was in Black and
I
Blue.
was thinking he was. I'm
glad
yeah.
someone remembers.
Yeah, I was thinking that's why I remember him being in here before. I couldn't remember. So, Reggie, how did you get involved with this Heartland Songwriters thing?
Well, I was writing the songs and singing them to myself and my family, and family reunions and stuff like that. And I heard about the songwriters, saw their write-ups in the paper several times.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be good enough to go sit in with them, so I went and listened a time or two, and they let me play one night, and they said I could join, so I did.
Yeah. Now, are you from E-Town area, or?
I'm from LaRue County.
LaRue County, all right, yeah. So you've been, have you been doing the songwriting have you always did songwriting? Is it something that you know?
No, I didn't start trying to play or write or anything like that till I was an old man, about 20 years ago.
What inspired you to start writing?
I got divorced and had a lot of time on my hands, and just I used to write stories, short stories,
okay, all right,
fairy
cool.
tales and stuff like that. So it just sort of a natural transition into songs and just set it to music.
You are a storyteller.
Your song.
I like to tell stories.
Your songs are, I know. I remember your songs are kind of storytelling and whatnot. So, but have you always kind of played guitar and you just played other songs, or did you just start doing it all at once?
I started on a keyboard.
Oh, okay. All right.
I could tool around a little on a keyboard, and the first songs that I recorded and actually composed, I did them with a keyboard, and I got some feedback from some people in Nashville. Said, "What are you doing with a keyboard? Why don't you play a guitar?" Well, I couldn't play a guitar, so I bought me a guitar and kind of self-taught myself.
Okay, that's cool.
To play a little.
And you just kind of started putting your stories to the guitar, basically.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah. Did you play other people's music for a while? I mean, or did
Not
you just
really.
automatically just start doing it?
Just basically mine.
Yeah, that's pretty.
When I was young, I would try to sing like Elvis.
I got you.
Without music, just.
I've always thought Reggie sounds like Reggie, and nobody else
Yeah,
sounds like Reggie.
oh yeah,
which
it's
is a good
it-
thing. That's,
and it is. I mean, and there's storytelling. There's some comedy involved in it.
Well, it seems like people think that I mostly write funny songs, but actually I've written more serious songs. But it seems like when I'm playing in front of people, they take to the funny ones a little more. React to them. Act like they enjoy them. So I kind of stack it heavy in that direction. when I play.
No, I kind of get a niche on what people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that for anybody when you know what.
I
people
play with a
respond
group
to.
down in Horse Cave every Thursday night. There's a local group. Well, actually, they come in from other places too. But there's a group meets in a bookstore down there, and I play with them a lot. I play a lot of my serious songs down there, but they seem to like the funny ones better too. But I like to work the serious ones in.
So, what song you got on this CD?
Chuck. It's a tribute to Chuck Berry.
Okay, all right, cool. What was the reason for you using this one? What was the reason you wanted to put this one on it?
I had just written it when they were talking about doing this, and the only ones I'd put on before had been more on the funnier, more humorous side. This was a more serious song, and I thought, well, I'll hit them with a serious one this time.
Yeah, and this showcased a little bit different style. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Where was this recorded? Was this recorded
at my house?
Okay, so you do your own recording and stuff too. That's pretty cool. Have you?
I've got a little 8-track digital recorder, and I've got some programs that I mix on computer.
Yeah.
And I do one track at a time. I do all of my own music. I'm not sure what all I did on Chuck, but sometimes I put mandolin in with it. Sometimes I put dobro. Sometimes I put harmonica and do a little whistling and
they're multi-instrument.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
At least 4 CDs, I think, of Reggie's songs. So.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna go into his song Chuck right now. And are you be performing Saturday at the Letter Songs the release show?
The 11th.
The 11th.
I plan to. Yes.
Yes. So look forward to that. They'll find out the time. We'll get the time situated on when
7:30 is probably
7:30. Yeah, and you find out more information online, of course. The Heartland Songwriters Association of Kentucky. Find out more through Locals Only with Luie. I'll post all the information that you need right there on my my social network page. Appreciate you stopping in. Jim, and bringing the whole crew.
Appreciate you having us.
We're gonna go this one right now. This is Reggie P with Chuck. You listen to 107.3 The Point. Locals Only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel.
The first time I ever saw him, I was 17. He strutted that guitar across the stage, singing Maybelline. He put one leg out in front of him as he hopped across the floor, doing things on the guitar I had never seen before. Hail, hail, rock and roll is what I heard him sing. Then he brought the house down when he sang Sweet Little 16. He kept that rhythm going the way I wish I could. Must have been thinking about himself when he sang Johnny Be Good. The universe was emptier until he came along. Then here on earth his rock and roll caught on loud and strong. Was it music destiny or was it just plain luck? Rock and roll wouldn't be the same if it hadn't been for Chuck. Only once in a lifetime does someone come along and change the face of music with the way he plays his song. If I could stop the wheels of time, I'd go back to that day, the first time I ever saw him and I heard him sing and play. Ring, ring goes the bell is what I heard him sing. No particular place to go, and then my ding-a-ling. Roll over Beethoven, little Queenie and Nadine. It goes to show you never can tell in Memphis, Tennessee. The universe is emptier now that he is gone, but here on earth his rock and roll keeps playing on and on. We'll never find the likes of him no matter where we look. Rock and roll wouldn't be the same if it hadn't been for Chuck. You're still the brown-eyed handsome man. We'll always love you, Chuck.
This game we're playing, I won't play no more. No use crying, I'm gonna hit that door. No, no, give and take, yeah, it's just a game we play. I give you loving and you take it away. Don't say you love me, you never answer to. Gonna find a woman who can get some too, yeah. Give and take, I guess it's your turn to pay. Bye-bye, baby, I am leaving today. Ain't like this time when I say we're through. Gonna find a woman who can get some too. And sure as hell won't be you, no, no.
I just wanna be somebody's baby doll, someone who loved me enough to walk me down the aisle and rock me in the morning after rolling me all night long. I just wanna be somebody's sweet thing, share with me all the joy that this life brings, then chase away my sorrows till the morning sun comes shining through. Call me baby doll, I want your loving, honey, I want it all. Don't hold back nothing now, don't try to stall. Whoa, oh, baby doll. Somebody's honey lover, someone who loved me enough so I can recover from the winter's cold, hot enough to melt the ice away. Call me baby doll, I want your loving, honey, I want it all. Don't hold back nothing now, don't try to stall. Whoa, oh, call me baby doll, I want your loving, honey, I want it all. Don't hold back nothing now, don't try to stop. Whoa, oh, baby doll. I just want to be somebody's baby doll, someone who loved me enough to walk me down the aisle and rock me in the morning after rolling me all night long, and rock me in the morning after rolling me all night long.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was 3 in a row right there from the Songwriters. That was Reggie P, and his song Chuck. And then we went in to some Gary Fights, Derek Dennison with their song Give and Take. And the last one I played right there was Mr. Robert Calloway and his song Baby Doll. Listen, I am way out of time. There's another 5 songs that I am not going to get to play tonight because of time constraints, but I will play them next week. There's 5 artists I didn't get to play. John D'Amato didn't get his song. Rick Secoy, Johnny Bonet, Nellie Lou Hillard, John Favre, Tom Boone, all you all, I will get those songs played next week. Check out the Heartland Songwriters, more information. There's also another show coming up this Saturday called Steph Fest. I want you to check in on Locals Only with Luie Facebook page to find out information about all this stuff coming up. Next week will be my 150th episode, and I will talk about what went down last night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern for my 150th episode celebration, but we'll talk about that next week. Listen, people, support local music, support local art, support local business. Take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves. You support yourselves by supporting local. I'm getting out of here. I'm overtime. I'm tired still from last night, so I will see you all this Wednesday night. Don't forget Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We'll have the Locals Only showcase, and then I will see you all next Sunday night. All right, it's time for some classic rock that really rocks.
Woo! Get you some